Further. And then you turn it. Now turn.
The wind is blowing just a little bit, but on a more serious side. When it comes to weather, we have someone to think about for today. George Carlin. He just passed away, and he was the hippie weatherman. Did you know that? And didn't he have something to do with that hippie movement? Well, George, here's to you. So let's bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. As you can see, it's a little bit windy today, and I sure am glad you're not blowing over. Rescuers seek Philippine ferry survivors, 800 feared dead.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little late on trying to get the survivors. I mean, this was days ago.
Mexican soldiers capture 10 suspected members of drug cartel.
Yeah, they threw a rock.
What?
That's all you had to do to find members of the Mexican drug cartel in Mexico.
Flooding threatens homes built on land once underwater.
That's when you build on floodplains. That's what happens.
Autistic man found alive after spending a week in Wisconsin woods.
Just because you're autistic does not mean that you can't do things.
Obama's public financing moves put system at risk, Biden says.
I mean, the Democrats are pissed off at him for doing that because, I mean, it just gives a campaign issue.
Surprising result of oil crisis? Increase in grease thefts?
Yeah, well, because they're turning grease into oil for Mercedes and cars like that.
So you're talking about French fry oil and things like that?
They're running Mercedes off of them. This takes this minor adjustment to your system to be able to do that.
Oh, so if people are robbing the McDonald's, I mean, Ted Nugent peddles big game trophies at a state sale in Texas.
Yeah, he didn't move his stuff down the road, so he's selling it.
Are you serious?
I just got to move 3 miles, just didn't want to move it.
Forecaster end is near to Mississippi River rise.
And it was already a foot higher than they predicted.
Zimbabwe opposition leader pulling out of election.
And he's asked the Dutch for political asylum.
Really?
Yep.
California firefighters battle hundreds of blazes.
Well, this wind is dry and it is windy. It's horrible. Right all around us, this area was burnt once before.
As you can see, the trees have been burnt, or the bushes.
Brand new growth, but we got burnt around us.
Well, I can feel it. Oil minister, Saudi willing to increase crude output.
But it's not going to make any difference.
Stars, relative honor, special effects whiz Winston.
Yeah, that's the man that did the Alien, the Predator, and a lot of other effects in his life. Just 62.
That's right. He's not that old. Mayor, no support for claims of pregnancy pact.
Yeah, I mean, they said it has to do with the fact that the school has gives all sorts of things for girls that are pregnant to keep them in school. So what happened was they just lined up a bunch of Fox News items, what it is.
Aren't they concerned that their nursery might be overtaxed?
No, the state funds it.
Oh. First black Louisiana Supreme Court justice dies at 84. UN atomic inspectors begin Syria mission.
Yeah, they're not going to find anything. You wouldn't let them there if they could find anything.
Record corn prices mean more expensive meat and dairy.
Yeah, and the record corn prices have more to do with ethanol than it does bad weather.
Edgy comic George Carlin dies in L.A., age 71.
Yeah, I mean, I go back to remember when George Carlin, it was on a summer series with Ray Stevens, and he was dressed in tuxedo. The man could also sing and dance, folks.
He could?
That's right.
Oh, man. Senator McCain offers $300 million prize for new auto battery.
Yeah, I tried to get a battery. If you want to have a car that will run on electrical energy, you need a better battery.
Is that right? $300 million prize?
That says $300 million government grant.
Wow.
If you make it, you can get the money to make it. If you can create it, you can make it now.
Hey, you know what? We saw one of those companies at CES. I have a feeling we might be in line for that.
That's right.
GOP Fred's Barr could play spoiler in Prez race.
He's not going to take any. Well, I mean, he may take the religious right. McCain's not going after the right. He's going after the left.
Veep stakes who will, who won't, and who won't say. Obama vows crackdown on... Ah! There goes my hand. Okay, I got it. Obama vows crackdown on energy speculators.
Yeah, well, they're multi-part in this country. Would Obama crack down on the Chicago market and change all speculators?
Can the Martian Arctic support extreme life?
They should. If it can support it here, it can support it there.
Zoos ask what to do with an aged lemur.
Yeah, I mean, zoos are going to...
What's that? What's a lemur?
Lemur's a little tiny animal, nocturnal type thing, but animals get pulled in the zoo. You basically have to either live with them or put them to sleep.
Opposition mounts to clean air change affecting parks.
Well, because basically the courts are not going to stop Bush from stopping all the environmentalist regulations that are going in.
Deals transfer water from northern Washington counties.
I mean, because there's a lot of good water. It's not
Oh! I was like, I keep hitting it.
40 mile an hour camera flies off.
Navy conducts hearing tests on rare whale in Florida.
You know, they want to see it here. They caught a problem with it, I think.
New clue to Alzheimer's found in form of protein.
Where you stop doing certain things, things that you stop doing.
Report compares cost of animal disease outbreak. U.S. health officials say flu threat high.
It's always high, but it's this summer, I guess. Yes, I don't think you have much.
FDA inspectors to Florida, Mexico, and salmonella probe.
They still can't. See, I would say ask.
Okay, hold on just for a minute. See, they've got to see how... Can they hear the wind?
Yeah.
They could probably really hear it now. Okay.
Get it 40, 50 mile an hour up here.
We're going to have lots of sound editing on this one. Report compares cost of animal disease outbreak.
Yeah, you just said that one.
Oh, okay. U.S. health officials say flu threat high.
You just said that one.
FDA. Oh, boy. Google is learning that changing the cell phone industry isn't easy.
Well, it costs money, and they're not prepared to spend their tens of billions to develop.
Obama campaign targets black voters carefully.
Well, yeah. He's spending money to get people to come out and vote, because if they don't come out and vote, he's not going to have a chance.
Yeah, it's like no matter what the polls say, it all depends on who comes to vote.
That's right.
GOP candidate for Fossella seat dies.
Yeah, that's always good. They're having a bad streak on open seats at the moment.
Oh, gosh. Oil drilling question looms as election issue.
The Democrats are all on the wrong side of it, even in their own party.
Really?
That's right. Their party the people that put them in office are heavily in favor of getting oil into the system.
A new ad promises an environmentally friendly method of extracting energy from coal through the process of gasification.
They always could, but it's expensive.
What is gasification?
Well, they're making it into, liquefying it and making it into a gas. That's like, the gas that they're using to power, vehicles and stuff with them. That's what they're talking about.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
When you do something wrong, always blame it on someone else.
Yeah, so you can get dog treats.
That's right.